Today I'm going to show you this free device I made for you. So Live 12.3 just came out today at the time of posting this video. And when the beta came out a couple months ago, I was reading the release notes and I saw the section in Max for Live where you can insert stock devices in a chain. So naturally, I made a device that abuses that concept and I made it where you can spawn any random stock device. So the ideal use case of this device for me is that you would put this device on your main channel, then Command K key map this spawn square, say like backslash or something, and then you would save it as your default project. So whenever you want some random inspiration, like I can just press my spawn key. And say there was plugins you didn't want it to spawn. Like I personally wouldn't want channel EQ or EQ3. Maybe not utility. And by turning these off, these won't spawn whenever you press the spawn button. I also added the legacy chorus phaser flanger because I noticed I get a lot of different results when I use the old chorus, and I think it'd be cool to kind of bring that back. And I also added an option to key map specific devices. So say you wanted like a key for like echo, I could make that like option shift E or something. So I can just press my key, boom, and echo. I've also made it where you can specify where a device is inserted. So if you have it on left, it will spawn to the left of the currently selected device. If you have it on right, it'll do the right. And if you have it last, it will just do it at the end of the chain no matter what. So I can have this selected and it'll still spawn at the end of the chain. And by default, I have duplicates turned off. So there won't be any repeats of spawning devices until all of them have been spawned. And then we'll just start over. And something else to note, this will spawn your default preset of any device. For vocoder, the default preset is like noise preset. And you would probably want something a little bit more inspiring than that. So I like to have my default vocoder on modulator mode. And then this applies to any device. You can just save it as the default preset. And so anytime you load in a vocoder, it will be that preset. And now you might be thinking, why would I just want random effects? So I made this device partially from reading the release notes and partially because Chuck Sutton, the goated Ableton therapist, has this method, breaking creative block by spawning 3 random devices to kind of sculpt something out of all of these in 5 different notes. I personally was having a hard time not being biased picking my effects, but also it got me in the habit of using effects I wouldn't normally use, like cabinet. Now let's see if I can do something with 5 different notes. I'm going to set this up as a loop, resample from wavetable, and then I'm just going to continually like move some knobs around. I also have my multi-shaper. Might just use the manual mode. Maybe that's enough for this session. I'll put these in a simpler slicer. Maybe I'll put some random effects on this one too. Maybe do like some kind of transpose thing. Even automate the grain size. The Beats warp mode is so funny. That's all I have for this video. Get this device, let me know what you think of it. And also if you want to support, get my full Max Devices pack and have a good summer.